everyone. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, so I could take my time today, and I could. So the air is still coming out of here. Like I don't think you understand. It's like blasting down here. I don't know how to turn it off. Only know how to turn off the fan, and I had to change the. I did what I usually do. I forgot to charge. So what's today? Today's Saturday, and it's Memorial Day weekend. Um, okay, so I promised I was gonna tell stories on Saturday and Sunday. Hold on, let me close that door so no one just surprises me out of nowhere. I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. So story time. You don't even have to worry about this, but so as you know, a couple of years ago, I was on um, I was on Clubhouse. Right. So I was in one of those challenge rooms that challenges you. So they have some challenge rooms that either challenge you to do something productive. Right. So I was in one of those rooms, and I heard that was the first time my mindset started to change about how you can work and produce things. It was because of Clubhouse. Right. So I was in one of those rooms, and one of those rooms um, was challenging people to write a book. Write a book. That was how I wrote my first book. So they would tell you, you could do the structure of the book. Is my mic on? Yeah. They'll tell you how to do just to do the structure of the book, the background of the book. At the time, I didn't think that I could write a book. I thought there were certain types of people, I guess, that could write books, people that were either experts or people that actually are kind of work in a certain kind of field. Those were people that could write books. So I didn't know I could write a book. And then here I am in the challenge room. I haven't been on Clubhouse for probably years. Um, Here I am. I'm potentially going to write a book. So I just told myself, if you're going to write the book, write it and release the book. Put it somewhere where people can actually get to the book. And so that was what I did. That was the first indication that I really didn't have to be like a Pulitzer Prize winner. Like, I didn't really have to be an expert. The book that I wrote didn't have to go through stages and stages of, other experts going through it and what, and kind of vetting the process. So just totally blew my mind. So I'm like, okay, if I could do this without having to having anything be vetted, I could definitely do anything I wanted to do in terms of the academic world. So that wasn't a perfect book because yes, I needed it to be proofread. I should have gone with like a literary agent. Is that what they call themselves? Yes. So people that look at your guidelines and they tell you, um, hi, hi, hi. People that look at your guidelines and they tell you if something is possible or not. Anyway, if you need to go back and revise or anything. So that was the first indication. And then I was in another room. Hi again. what is it? Citizen parasite. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good, but okay, we'll hold on for your next comment. You're being shot at what? How are you typing? If you're, you need to know. You need to like run. If people are shooting at you, don't be typing. Just go. Okay, well, stop typing and start running. Anyway, so then I was in another room. Um, and in that room, somebody was talking about how they were going to create an app and release an app. Now, in my mind, I only thought only companies, big companies, could build apps and create it. Like you could work as a app builder or an app creator for a company, and then you could release it to the public. So think about it like Airbnb. So I wasn't thinking in my mind that as a person I could build an app and release it for myself. So I went and I researched how to build apps, and then I built my own app and I released it. It's called Transform. Anyway, but the app is what is it? I can't. It's going on the legal process, so I'm just gonna have to let it go. I don't have enough manpower to find any kind of fight any kind of legal issues. So if they take it out of the app store, that's fine. I'm good with that. But the thing is, I have the idea of building the app and I know how to do it and release it for myself. So here comes the kicker. So while I'm out here going on the internet and just looking and curating my content, what I want to see, okay, now I don't believe you because when when you started typing, you were being shot at, and then in the 2 seconds before I finished telling my story, you're at a police station. Okay. Um, so what is it? What was I saying? Anyway, so I cannot do anything legally because I don't have the manpower, I don't have the bandwidth to research um, the legal procedures of actually releasing an app to the public. So I'm just going to let that app go. But while I was curating my content on all my social media, this is TikTok. So I joined TikTok a month ago, I think, maybe a month ago or 2 months ago. I don't know. I don't go on there often. So while I was curating that content over there, because when I first started, every time I'll scroll, there'll be an ad, like one content, then ad, then a live. Then the live is not the kind of live you'll find me in. It's one of those lives where it's like there's a moderator. He brings one guy up, and then he brings a woman up, and then I don't know what they're doing. So either they're doing like a dating show, but I would not think it's a dating show because they're totally tearing everybody down. Like I don't know, people are different. Like for me, the moment someone starts to tear me down, I am out of there. I'm balling out. Like you would never catch me again anywhere close to you. And that's my attitude. So, but then when I was on Clubhouse, sorry, not Clubhouse, TikTok, the person will bring one guy up and one woman up, and they would just tear her down. And I'm like, nah, nah. I needed to curate my space. And every time I clicked, I will accidentally click on somebody's profile and I'll see Aisha joined someone. Um, so no, it just scared me. So I just got out of there and I didn't go to TikTok for about 3 days. So I was like, I need to go back. So I went back and I started to curate my content. So guess what I found? And this is why my first instinct is to believe people. I don't think people lie intentionally. People lie either out of omission or because something is of an inconvenience to them. So they tell little white lies, which is okay. I mean, but as long as you correct yourself, because there are people that will just tell you a lie just to try to make you to believe something that's not true. Anyway, so I was just open minded on TikTok, going through the motion, and then I stumbled across something. Somebody was telling people how he made blah, blah, blah. Now, this, I could tell you that I tried. The reason I tried it was because he was telling everybody that they could do it. All they needed was this. And so I immediately got whatever he said they could get. And in that week, I made 50K. Baby! Let me tell you, my mindset totally in 1 week. You got to think about it. 1 week. So people don't lie, and things like this, people want you to know. They want you to know about their accomplishments. They're not going to lie to you about something like that, except if they're trying to steal from you or trying to manipulate things. I don't know, but I just had this instinctive feeling that there is no way people would get on the internet and lie to you about something that huge. So I tried it for myself, and it was true. And my whole mindset just changed after that. So that's why somebody wants me to do the Stairmaster challenge as the next challenge here. But I think that it would be better if I fix my mindset, if I just change my mindset. And don't worry, I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm actually gatekeeping this because I'm gatekeeping. I'm not telling anybody the process because we have access to the same information. And I don't like it when people cast this doubt on you for no reason. So that's why I'm not going to say why and how I did it. I did it is because, I mean, I live a great life. I live a quiet life. There's no need for me to bring, you know, there's no need for me to add extra to it. So I'm gatekeeping this. I'm going to change my mindset. Although, of course, I told the family and I told everyone, and I said, listen, this is the path for us. All we need to do is to figure out how we're going to do this. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it because I tested it. And in 1 week, it could just be we've been testing it together. And that week just proved to be like an outlier. I don't know what happened, but I think it needed to happen for me to believe that this is possible, because there are people that will come out and tell you they made 7 figures in 1 month. And then everybody will be like, oh, you made 7 figures. Oh, you bought a house with $100,000 or something like that. Those kind of things. But some people will actually tell you the truth, and they will tell you exactly how to do it. And so had I tried it that week and it did not work for me, it will be a different story. It probably would be I'll not put my attention into it, but I tried it and it worked. So I'm gonna gatekeep it, and it's only gonna be between me and my family. It's because I don't need all this pressure. So all right, we're gonna start. We're starting with 10,000 steps challenge. So let's go. This is day 24. We have 6 more days left. So we're gonna go. Bye. Oh God. Yes. You're one of those people. Oh my goodness. Is it working? It's not working over here. So it's 10,000 steps. It usually takes me an hour to 2 hours to finish. I started late because I was telling stories. So trying to look for something to watch on HBO. Maybe a documentary will be good. Doc. What do I get there? I don't want anything heavy. I don't want something too emotional. Hmm. Oh, look. Hi, Marcellos. We are still here, still walking. Nah, I'm not even trying to catch you. I'm just trying to go at my own humble pace. Humble pace of 0. Achieving. What? How many steps am I? I was telling stories earlier, but I am at 1,000 steps right now. Yes, that's what we do. We set goals and we push ourselves to make it happen. I'm at 1,055 steps. So I have a lot of. Are you running? Are you running or are you just walking? Or has your day started? That's a lot of 6,900 steps so far. I'm watching President Obama's documentary. Running and walking. Okay. Yeah, I cannot go running at this time. Happy Memorial Day weekend. So we don't have to work on Monday. Ooh, cha. 20 flights of stairs. Real stairs. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now I know that I could be doing more. Could be doing more. I just have to find time. If I'm gonna do more, I just have to. Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you let me not make excuses, I think I could still do at the same pace I used to do back in the day. I'm not trying to age myself, but yes. Oh God, block, block immediately. Oh, it's okay, Marcello's. I just block them. Gotta have some tough skin out here. You know what I realized after doing this? There are people that genuinely don't exercise or they don't go to the gym. So I don't even know how I'm gonna say this, but they they sexualize everything. Everything is sexualized to them because they cannot fathom that people can actually be just focused on working out. Oh yeah, something about that. I remember the air, like in Nigeria when we used to go running. I remember what the air felt like, and I remember one time I was telling you, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. The air is different, and you're like, maybe you grow into it or something. You build immunity. Yeah, but the air is very tough. Um, uh, what else do I notice? I noticed the gravels. The roads weren't smooth, and you'll be all the way up there on the hill. I'll be way way back. Anyway, I eventually came and I got a little bit used to it. Yeah, I know, right? I know. If only they knew the benefits of like going to the gym and actually focusing. It's also about the mindset. Like I am happier when I'm done with my workout, and it also does something to you. Like it gives you a certain confidence. Like even if you're not fit, you're not a gym brat. The first day you go to the gym, you feel very very confident. But yeah, dang, woo, 1 mile in 5 minutes. Yeah. Mm, yeah, it definitely helps you build lung capacity. But 2 times a day was too much. It was too much. I remember. Did you go early in the morning? Because I remember the person we were with went early in the morning and he broke his ankle when he went running. Yeah, the air, the elevation. Yeah, the roads are not smooth. Yeah, you motivated a lot of people because everybody, when you said you run in the morning and at night, people thought they could be more sallows out in the streets. Yes, yes, this is true. Yeah, the cars on the sidewalk, that one's true. And they look at you when you're running like, what is happening? Oh, yeah. Dance, CrossFit. Yeah, sounds good too. I wonder where all those people are. Good to reminisce sometimes. Yeah, yep, yep. Those Navy SEALs are too high speed for me. Yeah, they kind of put pressure on people, don't they? Yep. Kind banter. When is your um run? What day? I know you're training for the Army 10 miler. October. Okay, still got time. We're October 12th. It's a long way. I'm sure you'll do fine. Because if you started already training, yeah, you'll be fine. It's a Sunday. Okay. Man, if we just continue with what we're doing, the time just goes by so fast because we live like in a time bond. So we already know what we have going on next, which is something I also like about the way we were trained is that we know our hit times when whether it's in minutes, days, weeks, or years. And that's good because you're always looking forward to something. You don't have those down moments where you're yeah, because you're trained. I mean, feel like you only ran 3 miles. I could see that. I mean, you do a lot. So like a lot for other people will feel like nothing to you. How many marathons have you ran? Yeah, 3 marathons. Yeah, you have travel, vacations. Yeah, we got a plan. We're planners, that's for sure. We just don't get up and do anything we plan. I mean, three is good enough. Three is good enough because those running those roads and long miles, like it puts a number on your knees and your ankles. There's my washroom. You know, people are gonna be feel very. They're not gonna understand. They're gonna be like, "He's already planning for the summer." Yes, that's what we do. We have plans for the summer and for next year too. So to fit other things in a small time frame is very hard. So yeah. Mm. See, let's stay busy. Gotta stay busy. And I love that. I love the adrenaline rush, the adrenaline rush of having something to do it every time. Mhm. Oh wow! Let me know. I want to go. I want to go. If you get some concerts, I want to go. I want to be all the way at the top though. The nose, not the nosebleed, but away from the crowd in front. Or we'll be backstage. Let's do it. That's good. That would be good. Oh, nice. You're such a good manager. I know. Because you could get people on radio stations. Yeah, he's lucky to have you as a manager. Because you know music in and out, and especially his kind of music. So we will be there. I don't know what's happening here. I wonder what we could do. Maybe like to stay busy when we get older. What kind of, maybe you could still be a manager, but like you want to be out there. You don't want to be like in a home or something. What kind of jobs can you do like that? Um, that's age appropriate. That you could be sitting on a wheelchair, but still. present. Okay, yeah, that one's good. I mean, there are several things you could do, but I think that once you retire, you don't want to do the same things like similar. So, for example, like I have a desk job that's very very demanding, but I want to be out there, right? When I get to retirement, because I think by then having a desk job, I could still do it, but I think those retirement years will be my social years. Yeah, yep. That's what we're working towards for other people to work for us on our side gigs. Let's do it. What do we need? Do we need like a like real estate? Do we need equipment? Do people come to you or do you go to them for your one-stop entertainment facility? That sounds like a good plan.
Order to form a more perfect union.
Oh, that's very ambitious, Marcelos. That's very ambitious. And that's good. Yeah, that's very ambitious. Yeah, nice. You plan it to be like a waterfront type of venue or inland inside the city? That's amazing. You should do it because you will be the first Black person to do this. Yes, do it. If you do it, I'll patronize you. I'll have a fake party just so I could be there. Fake party so I could be there. Nice. Yep, that sounds like a great venture. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Plus a party planner. Yeah, so people don't have to constantly either call this person. It's going to be all there for you. Yeah, I like that. Yes. Yeah, that's why they have that show called Bridezilla. It's because the bride is always stressed out. The people are not coordinating with each other, so this person doesn't know what this person is doing. Yeah. So if your company comes in and does everything, everybody has the bigger picture of what's happening. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yes. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, you're right. You've had a lot of experience with these things. Yep. Yeah. That's what I miss about running. Is that when you run, you tend to forget all your problems. You tend to come up with ideas. Running is just good in general. If you ignore the pain you feel while you're running, it has a lot of benefits. And thinking is one of them. Thinking and coming up with ideas. One of them. How many miles do you run every day? I know we're no. Did it stop? It stopped over here. And then you get runner's high. I don't know if you still get those. Do you still get those, Marcellus? You run so much. I think you have to be at 15 miles before you get to your runner's high. Oh, 2 to 4 miles. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, you definitely don't get runner's high. Okay, okay. Once I move from this area where I am, I probably will start running again where it's safe. Oh, it comes different times. Hmm. For me to get runner's high, I have to run at least 10 miles. And somewhere in between there is the runner's high. Whoa, at mile 2. Lucky you. Wow, lucky you. I never get runner's high when I'm running 2 miles. Yeah. Yes. So yours just start immediately, huh? Lucky you. Because me, when I start running, I already don't want to do it. So I'm already thinking, why? Why did I already start it? But I feel like if my runner's high started immediately, I will forget that I'm running and just keep going. And then when my legs start to hurt, I realize I have to run back. So that will be more miles. Yeah, mine is somewhere in between. After I've actually suffered from the thoughts, the physical pain, and then it kicks in. Do you have to work Monday, Marcellus? Monday is Memorial Day. Is it? Hold on. Let me make sure because I'm not good with calendar.
221 years ago, a mall that still stands across the street.
That's President Obama. Yep, Monday is Memorial Day. I'm looking at my calendar. All right, Marcelos, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you when I see you. Yeah, yeah, definitely. We should plan that concert. Yep, I owe you a trip. It's coming. Bye. You. I appreciate that. It means a lot. And you have my support too. I would always be there. Always. Bye. I'm watching President Obama's documentary on HBO.
So I don't think that the sense of my difference racially as I was growing up in Hawaii.
Lisa, how are
It
you?
turned out that I really liked it.
Good morning. It's morning. Oh, I'm at 5,000 steps. Took me forever. I was telling stories, you guys, telling stories. That's why I'm behind today.
To read. And I like to argue politics with my professors. And I was sort of like a smart study, soaking up a lot of
Good morning, Richard. Welcome back. We're almost done. So the machine stops every hour, and then I have to start over. I'm only at 5,900 steps. We gotta keep going. So I'm gonna start again. We must get to 10,000 steps because that's our goal. I started late today because I was telling stories earlier. It's stories. Yeah, we're walking, walking, walking. 6 more days. Headphones keep transferring. This- 75 degrees. Oh wow. You're in Alberta, Canada. Let me see. So it's probably like 5 or 6 a.m. right now. Uh, is it like morning? Morning? Is the sun out? Can you see outside? But, how many degrees is it out here? Is my mic on? Yeah. Oh, Edmonton. You know, I've actually been to Edmonton. Wait, hold on. Before I speak, is that the place where there is that mall with the pool inside? Is that Edmonton? I think I've been there. I've been to Edmonton, but I don't know if it's Edmonton, Alberta. I drove. So I drove from Calgary all the way just to go see that pool, the pool that's inside the shopping mall. So many coincidences on YouTube. So many.
One of the challenges that Obama had was that, he did not talk like the regular guy on the street. So I think that gave some people some kind of suspicion of him as an outsider.
And then I went to go see, I saw 2 Broadway shows. One was about the life of Edgar Allan Poe, and the other one was about, where's the other one? It's like a ballet, but it's not a ballet. It's like um, it's somebody's art they brought to life. So this guy is an artist, and he creates images of people that are disproportionate. I think I cannot remember. It was just random, so I don't know the actual name. But I have been to 2 Broadway shows in Edmonton, Alberta. That's such a coincidence. The other day, I found out that someone had almost the same career as mine. And the reason I found that out was because of the way they were chatting in the chat, in the comments. And then now I find out that there is somebody from Edmonton, Alberta, a place that I have been to. Weird. Yeah. So, very funny story. When my plane landed in Calgary, they did not have my luggage. And my hotel was, I think, 30 minutes away from the airport. And then the next day, I had to drive to Banff. Still didn't have my luggage. So when I went to Banff, I was able to, so, oh no, the morning I was able to go, just literally walk to a shopping center, I think. and I got like bare necessities, toilet paper, um, toothbrush, because my toothbrush was in my luggage, everything. Did not buy clothes. I thought my luggage was gonna come if I left, so just did. So I had to take a shower when my taxi came to take me to No, I drove. No, the taxi came. I was supposed to take the taxi, but then I wanted more, a little bit more, what is it, independence. So I called the taxi, and the taxi took me to go get a rental. So I got a rental car. I'm pretty sure I have a ticket somewhere in Canada's system, a ticket for reckless driving. Anyway, got a car, and then I drove all the way to Banff. I am so glad that I actually did that drive because the scenery was amazing. Like, I was going for miles, and all I could see was green trees, and that was great. That was the best drive ever. Went to Banff, and then still no luggage. I got some clothes from Banff, and I was expecting. The airport called me, and they said they were gonna deliver my stuff to Banff. Still no luggage. So I got out of Banff and I went to Edmonton, and that was how they delivered my luggage in Edmonton, all the way from from Calgary to Edmonton. So it's something. Okay, Alberta. Oh wait, Saint Albert. Oh, am I saying it wrong? There's no A at the end. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, well, that's pointless because I thought Alberta was. I thought you meant Alberta, but you meant Saint Albert. Today's so slow. All right. I might not tell a story tomorrow. I'm just gonna start. So by now we would have been done, but we're still going. And when I say still going, I mean we still have a lot to do. Um, oh, Jasper. Okay, I haven't heard of that. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Jasper, Canada. Jasper, Canada. Oh, it typed Jasper County. Jasper, Canada. Here we go. Oh wow. Wow. Look at this. I'm looking at the images. Jasper Park Lodge. Look at, yes, I've been on this road. I've driven on this road. Calgary, look at that. Yep, I've seen that. And I have videos too. Things to do in Jasper. Oh, snow, climbing, wildlife. I guess I'm gonna have to check that out. Jasper. Why is it not clicking? That will be our next stop, Jasper. Yeah, I could see that. They have fireplaces and oh, is north of Banff? Oh, I think they were fixing the road when I was there. They were fixing the road from Banff to Jasper. So it went down, and then I had to drive from Banff to Calgary with different roads. So the Jasper one was getting fixed. Yeah, now I remember the name. So do they have the same thing as that? Banff is like a. I remember I went through a toll gate. So what would you call that? I don't know. It's okay. I don't have to figure that out today. What is this? Glacier Skywalk. Okay. Cool. National Park. All the links are broken. Probably should not be Googling. Googling. Athabasca Falls. Hmm. Hmm. Sinking Rivers. I'm looking at the Medicine Lake. Nice meeting you. Bye. Okay, bye. I'll still be here. All right, go to sleep. Yeah. Did you work all night? It's okay. You don't have to tell me. I'll be here tomorrow. So good night. The water runs. Have fun. I'm still researching Alberta, but go to sleep. Good night. I know when people are tired, they get cranky. So please get enough rest. That's important. Hi, Pink. How are you? I'm almost done. So we're doing the 10,000 steps challenge for 30 days. Today is day 24. Today's day 24, and I'm at 7,868 steps. So, hi, Pink. Let me see. How do I? Um, hi, Pink. She has the. How do I? I'm gonna pin your comment so people can find you. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to your channel first. So, all right. Let me pin it. I'm almost done. Oh, what's happening? Why is it not? Okay, there it is. All right.
I've been sleeping on the couch. If you want to call it sleep, every square inch of this house, as messy as you left me. Between the sidemasts and the barley, and all the bottles and the tracks. You think I'm a living party, girl, you're the life there. Turns out I needed you, and leaving you wasn't half as smart as I thought it was. 'Cause my life's in pieces now, and I'm seeing now what we had was about as good as it comes.
I'm almost done. I told so many stories today when I started way in the beginning. That's why I'm still here. Lesson learned to just come in, start, and just leave. Because when it gets to around this time, I start to get tired emotionally. I'm done. Yes. So after this, the last day is Friday, but I'm gonna show you the stats. 10,024 steps. Yes. Oh God. I did not even go like higher. I forgot. So I was telling stories when we first started. That's why I forgot to raise the incline. And then when I raised the incline, I didn't want to do it anymore. I had wasted so much of my energy just telling stories. Okay. So if you're new here, we're doing the 10,000 steps challenge for 30 days. Today was day 24. So we have till Friday, whatever Friday is. I try to subtract one from everything. It's a mental thing. So I think we have 5 more days, and I am ready to be done with this. Um, After this, the next challenge we're doing is the strangest secret, Earl Nightingale. That's why I told the story earlier, because I need to work on my mindset. I need to work on my mindset, um, and it all has to do with the story I told earlier. So that's what we're gonna be doing next time. Somebody wants to do the stairmaster. I'll see, because you can work on your your mindset and still exercise. So um, that's what we'll be doing. So I'll think about when we'll do the stairmaster, and I'll put it out. I'll do another video and I'll put it out. But until then, June 1st, regardless of what's happening, we're gonna start the Earl Nightingale's challenge about the strangest secret. We're gonna work on our mindsets. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time. Same time. All right. Bye.